again, and welcome back to Midway University for another River States Conference Digital Media Day, Track and Field Edition. I am Skyline Chili CEO Kevin McDonald, and I am here today with two members of the Midway Track and Field team. We have Bowen Workman to my left, Trinity Gottler to my right. A few weeks into to the season here, track's kind of a weird one where I know you guys that you had the one meet and then a month off, but now you're kind of trying to get into the indoor portion. How do you feel like practices and meets are going based on what your expectations were?
I feel like it's going good. I mean, considering I didn't get to the first meet because I was hurt, but just coming back for this past meet Friday, I PR'd the whole second in the 400, so it's going pretty well for me.
I'd say it's going pretty good. Bellarmine was my first meet back. I couldn't compete in the first few that we had, but rough start to me personally, but I had things to improve on, and that gives me something to look forward to.
Okay, and for you personally, I know, was there like a new standard you kind of set for yourself, knowing that you kind of came in as a freshman last year and set multiple program records?
No.
Alrighty. Refresh me what your events like for the people who may not know.
My events?
Yeah.
Discus, shot put, hammer, weight, javelin, all the throwing events.
And would you call yourself a world-class athlete at all four?
No.
Let's keep going. Okay, so on the track side, I know you talked about PRing early. Just how good did it feel to hit that mark early, and just how much confidence do you have going?
For the past couple of years, I've always been struggling to hit the marks, but as soon as Coach Morris came in, gave me the right training, and so with PRing this early gives me a lot more confidence going forward into the future.
And what are your expectations like with conference coming up on the indoor side?
Right now, just hoping to win a medal as far as right now. So that's pretty much my confidence towards that.
Does anybody have the audacity to guarantee a conference championship?
Mm-hmm.
Yes? Well, I was not. Well, you are not the one. You said yeah. No, you can't.
You have to keep your options wide, and you gotta. I would consider myself. I don't know.
As far as the training goes, if I keep improving on this, I feel like I can come home with a medal.
And what as far as the team expectations? I know we've been sort of the middle of the pack the last few years. How do we feel?
Honestly, we got a good group of guys. A lot of good freshmen that came in, so I think that we can definitely make a push towards trying to win conference.
And I think that's going to conclude the player portion. This was soon-to-be four-time River States Conference champion Trinity Gottler, sprinter Bowen Workman, but we're going to come back with the track version. The track version. We're all firing on all cylinders. The coach version here with Coach Duane Morris. Two-shot here with Duane Morris, as promised. Coach, so a couple weeks in, this one thing that certainly jumps off, well, really, as it has been the last few years, is with your women's pole vault. With we've already got a 5-time All-American in Nevaeh Brown, who is now being joined by a freshman, Maddie Reed, who already hit the A standard in her second meet. So to have an event that strong, just at the top of your board, just how comforting is that as you try to accumulate higher scores going forward?
Very good for us. We're excited that Nevaeh decided to come back. We're also excited that we added Maddie Reed to the list of pole vaulters here at Midway. We also have some young ladies who are battling injuries and coming back, so we're excited to get them back in the groove. So again, a strong group, but again, our ladies overall are strong in the field event, coming along in the sprint. So I'm excited about where we're at right now.
And just keep it on the women's side. I know the numbers aren't particularly high, but I know you're kind of sort of building a quality over quantity. Do you feel like that's going to be something that will help sustain you going forward as you try to get higher in the conference standings?
Yes. Again, we're always looking for young ladies who are willing to do the work, but also understand that they're here to get a degree. So we have the combo of that. Our young ladies have high GPAs, and they're working hard. So we're excited about that.
And the men's side, you got a few returning conference champions in field events. You've got some people who've been like right on the cusp of like national cuts, like in the track side. So just how do you like how that group is combining here early in the season?
Again, we have depth on the men's side, so something that we don't have on the women, but I'm excited to see how the year will play out. We've had some injuries on the men's side, but again, it's going to be really, really good as the year goes on. We've had people that have been dropping 0.8 off of their times, a second and a half off of their time, so we're excited about the guys and how they're progressing thus far.
Who are some specific runners that I think either newer that you think could possibly take a big step this year?
I'll stick with the returners, and I'll say we've got Abdul, who's coming back as a defending champ. We've got Carson Milner in the middle distance. We have we have Bowen Workman, who has really progressed thus far this year. We've got newcomers, as in Eli McGeisha. We've got Tyler Withers. So again, we also have our school record holder in the 300, 400, and 500, Zach Cox. So again, across the board, very deep. We also have field events, defending champions coming out of the woodwork for us, outdoors, and then we also have some young people who did not do as well last year, but they're going to do extremely well this year.
Do you have like a baseline for conference finish or national qualifiers that you think would constitute a successful season at this point, or you're still trying to ration all that out?
I do have that, but again, That's something that we'll keep in-house.
Okay. Well, I think that will just about wrap it up, Coach. Solid interview all around from veteran coach Duane Morris. Yes, goodbye.